What is up, everybody? OMG, happy holidays. This is so crazy being live. I have not been live in so long. Sorry if it's a little choppy. Did I unplug my security camera? Here, give me 1 second. I guess I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but just give me a bit. I think I did though. Okay, bet. What's up, y'all? It would not be a Nadja stream if some stuff wasn't going on. Hey, I miss you guys so much. What is up? If you guys have never seen me before, my name is Nadja, aka The VoodooChild, and this is my live stream segment called Tribe Tea, where you guys send in your stories if you need advice. And yeah, that's where we do it, you know. And we do have a live chat here. I'm gonna put y'all on the screen. I have not seen some of you guys in so long. Shout out to Tanise, Brianna, Kaya, Jay, Siani, Suna, Alexis. Hey, Merry Christmas. Hey. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all know me. I love little festivities. I got my little reindeer antlers, whatever. I straighten my hair. Now, don't come for me, okay? Usually I do be putting extensions in, but I didn't have enough time today, so it's giving one bundle. But it's okay, and she needs a trim. It's all good. What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to all the people that haven't seen me in a minute. Karumi talking about it's been like 4 years. God dang. Oh, my gosh. Some of y'all working from home. I know that's right. And shout out to anybody on winter break. I'm seeing y'all. I see y'all. Okay. Looks like I got y'all in a good time. I hope everybody got my, I tried to give as much heads up as I could because I haven't done a Tribe Tea in a bit. So let me know if y'all got that. Before I do get into these stories, because we do have updates. This stream, by the way, before I start rambling, we're already 2 minutes in and I'm rambling. This stream isn't really for somebody who's never seen a Tribe Tea before. So if you have not seen any of my segments, I would highly advise to go back and watch them. Because these are going to be update videos of people who have already sent in stuff. So if you are an avid Tribe Tea watcher, like I'm talking, you be watching my playlist when I don't post, like these are the type of uploads for you. But don't worry, if you don't know exactly what stream the update is from, I did put in the description. It's already there too. I'm on it today. I put in the description the title of each and every stream that the update has come from. So you guys will be able to go back, watch it, come back to here. You could have like a little holiday marathon, Tribe Tea marathon, and put together the tea. So yeah, don't worry, we'll all put it together. But before we get to that, I do want to do some housekeeping. You know, want to show off my little calendar one good time before Christmas is over. You know, don't mind me. Just roll the clip. Don't mind me. Christmas is coming, and that means it's time to decorate the house and get your shopping done. Head over to shopvoodoochild.com to check both of those to-do boxes off this holiday season by purchasing the latest calendar. Our hand-drawn, high-quality calendars include never-before-seen designs mixed in with fan-favorite prints. Free shipping on every calendar purchase. Each purchase comes with a set of stickers, candy, and other goodies all holiday season. Make sure to follow Shop Voodoo Child on all social media for any and all updates. So, I know Christmas is pretty much over, child. I did not make a new commercial. I just really like that commercial, so I showed it anyway. But alas, all the people who did not get your calendar, that price has been cut. So the price has been cut. I'm very aware we're coming into the new year. New calendars will be made. This calendar does go up to September 2023, but still, we're about to be in the new year. So I did go ahead and cut the price for you guys. So that price you saw in the commercial is not accurate. I'm going to make an updated one for the new year. But yeah, y'all can go and get it. Still free shipping if you haven't already got it. And I'm still going to go ahead and sign it for you guys. I don't see the harm in doing that. So there you go. ShopVoodooChild.com. Get your hookup. Buy some arts. Whatever you like. Because I know some of you guys like to donate on the live stream. But I'd prefer to give you like a physical object. I've always been that way on YouTube. Just always. So yeah, go and check that out. But all right, let's get into this stream because this first story I have a receipt. So okay, let's get into it. So first I'm gonna tell you guys all the titles to see if anything jogs your memory, because we're gonna be reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different updates today, because y'all know sometimes people really don't even have much to say. It's just maybe they left some stuff out. Maybe y'all were going a little too hard in the chat and they just wanted to, you know, get some off their chest. I don't know, but some of them are a little short, so that's why I put a lot. These are not all the updates. I'm planning on doing another stream before January. So if you wrote in a story, because these are all the updates from what I've seen, these are all the updates up until June of 2022. So if I read your story afterwards, send in your update because I still got some more to put in here. So, oh, and shout out to all the mods. What's up, Carpathian? Shout out to y'all. So these are the stories. We have my 10-year-long friendship ended with a betrayal and a police report. Then we have the dating older, the grimy, oh, this was a video title, dating older, grimy friends and the on and off relationship video. A toxic ex-best friend story and needing advice. What does it say? Oh, I thought it said they ain't loyal. It says, these girls are grimy. Capital grimy. This one is just saying it was on the 2-hour Tribe Tea special. They don't go into detail. This one's called My Ex-Best Friend. That's pretty general. That's like everybody's title. This one I remember so specifically, and I had to dig into my Tribe Tea playlist to find the video because I wanted y'all to be able to go back and watch it. But her story stuck in my brain. Like, I had to find it. The ladies make him wrap it up story. Embedded in my brain. I found the video though, so y'all could go and watch it when this stream is over if you don't know what I'm talking about. So, let's get into the first story, the one with the receipt that I'm going to show on the screen. My 10-year-long friendship ended with a betrayal and a police report. So this one was actually read in like the end of 2021, and then like I did my update series, so I didn't really get to them. But the video that is from is called Stalker Stories with Advice, #TribeT, and it was posted November 17th of 2021, if that helps. But it should be really easy to find with the title. So, they're going to give us a little update. I'm just going to brush over really quick, like the ending paragraph. So, basically, this ex-BFF or 10-year relationship, whatever, ended up being a malicious stalker towards them and, like, would harass them and all types of stuff. And they ended the friendship, and because they knew deep down they were never just gonna be cool anymore. So, and they were really hurt by it because they did consider them her best friend. Her family also tried to peep her on game, like, that girl doesn't like you, that's not your friend. So her family be making fun of her because she didn't see it. But it's like, dang, that's not her. But anyway, y'all go and watch it if you want to get brushed up. So one of the people she references as the Green Giant in the story is who is making a reappearance. So they said, hey, Nadja, I just wanted to give you a quick update of what just happened with the Green Giant's weird behind. So you know me, I got to go back to the top. So the two characters, I remember this story, is Peabody and Green Giant. So Peabody is like the OG best friend, and the Green Giant is the one that they met, who is the white boy, who's like the white gay boy. She says she thinks he has deeply rooted trauma, but it is not excuse for his behavior. Y'all need to go watch this video. This girl's cutting up. I'm just like, what? Anyway, okay, so the Green Giant is a little gay boy, a white gay boy, okay. So I'm at the gym working out and being productive, and I checked my, we're going to call it a G account, but it's a dating app where other gay boys can talk to other, or just, you know, queer people in general. But y'all know what G app I'm talking about. The one where if you see that app on your husband's phone, you might want to have a conversation with them. That one. They were on the G app checking their messages at the gym, working out, being productive in between my exercises. And why did Green Giant message me trying to antagonize me on the app and say that I look like y'all, I'm gonna just say it. Some of y'all little gay boys are very, very transphobic. Like, what? He said he was antagonizing him, asking if I am transitioning because I look more feminine. And I'm going to send screenshots of what he said. Weird. Like, you're weird, sir. You're weird. Like, that is so nice nasty. Like, what? Hold on, I'm gonna look at the text. Hold on. And then what if the answer would have been yes? That's the gag. Like, what if the answer was yes? Now what are we doing? Now we're just staring at each other looking stupid. What if the answer was yes? Yes. Yeah, okay, y'all are starting to remember who this person is. Yes, this is the person that was sending around nasty pics of this person. Go get refreshed on that story. So now you're back. Didn't you get a police report filed on you, if I remember correctly? He's talking about, no, not the transition. Good for you, queen. I need to grow up because I would want to beat him up. Like, why are you trying me? Remember when you tried to call the police on me and all they said was knock it off to both of us? LMAO. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. You're obsessed and it's weird. Good times for a silly bee. Girl, you looking real goofy right now, though. Real goofy. Right, your obsession with me is unhealthy. Nurse, he has escaped. Like, you need to go back to your padded room, sir. Like, and then you coming up on here on the booty app over here talking mess. Obsession, yes. Shouldn't you be trying to get some tail or something? Like, why are you over here obsessed with me? It's giving enemies to lovers arc, and I'm not trying to do that with you. Very goofy. So goofy. This is for my B blank. Oh, you talking about, what did you call him? Peabody? Bruh, get a life. Like, get a whole life. Like, I would have blocked him. Message stank. Anyway. He over here talking about the fact I filed a police report against him and he thought it was funny. No, like, for real. That's that white privilege coming out. Like, why is that funny to you? Then I told him that his obsession with me is unhealthy because why do you have so much energy towards me when you could put that towards making something of yourself? It was super weird. Then he moves on to say that he's harassing me in the name of Peabody and that she never liked me and chose him over me. Then he blocked me before I could even screenshot that part of the message or respond. So weird. But it pissed me off because the fact that he is still trying to irritate me. Now, I know I should have ignored him, and in the future I will, and keep collecting a paper trail on him, so that way if the time ever comes to where I have to whoop this boy ass, I could be smart about how I move legally. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about the teas that I'm getting from Mr. Green Giant. Mr. Green Giant gives me the teas like, he's all down to, you know, use our lingo and, you know, try to kiki and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he gonna turn into a white man when you beat his ass. And I don't want that for you because you are a victim. He's stalking you. What I would do is keep track of all of your stuff and keep being annoying to the police and keep being annoying to them and sending them the receipts so you have that paper trail. But he wants you to touch him. He wants you to touch him. It makes you relevant in his life. You getting a charge will also keep you relevant in his life because y'all gonna be linked together for a few months. Like, and then you get in a charge, a violent charge, you're not gonna be able to get an apartment. Like, now your life is messed up because he triggered you, you know? And I'm glad you realize that he's definitely trying to trigger you. It's crazy that he believes that that's his friend talking about Peabody, when she never gave a F about him or me. Like, you're riding for somebody that threw you under the bus to save herself and would also spill his tea to me and others. I'm assuming she spilled all of our tea to each other, but I'm assuming she spilled, you know, everybody's talking to everybody. But I say that to say I know how manipulative and evil Peabody is. I feel really bad for him because he doesn't even know that she is using him to replace me and also fill a void in her. I would say that although Peabody and I grew apart, we knew each other's good, bad, and ugly. I know she doesn't have that with too many people because of how she likes to manipulate people. She almost can't let people get too close because then it would be fair game for mental gymnastics. And I'm honestly frustrated because I left this in 2021. I have a lot going for myself. I just graduated college. Congratulations. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to drag you down with them. This is not going to disrupt the joy and happiness going on. I just want to send this update while it was fresh in my mind because it just happened. Apologies for any typos. I'm writing in this gym parking lot while I sit in my car. Yes, and get them gains too. Like, I'm telling you, it seems like you got your mind and your body right. You got education going on. It's screaming jealousy. Misery loves company. I feel like they're trying to, in a weird, manipulative, childish way, trying to get you to come back to their little friend group to bring you down. I would just keep on trucking, collect your evidence. Here, I'm going to put the chat on the screen if y'all got any advice. I would keep it moving. I would keep it moving. Keep doing what you're doing. Block every account this person makes. I mean, I could tell how somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody in the chat has this opinion, could say, well, if you do go to the police, it's just going to further prolong your relationship. I feel like if you keep going to the police every time, he'll know it's not sweet. And it's like, bro, every time you talk to me, you're talking to 12. So you might as well just stop snitching on yourself at this point. Like, let's see what y'all got to say. Oh, shout out to all y'all chilling with y'all puppy. I had to kick my dog out because she's been running my streams lately. I don't know if y'all peeped the last few streams. She's just been barging in here. Yeah, she had to go. Yeah, someone needs to call the nurse. Unrated Ebony said, I would get a lawyer and send them everything because ain't nobody got time for this or that. A little pricey, but you could do that as well because I'm not going to sit here and act like we could put all our faith in the police 100% of the time. Like, Frankie, I agree. He is begging to get touched. That's why I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Shout out to Marisika. They said they just stumbled up in this live. Shout out to you. Welcome. TT says, right, he seems like he just doesn't have a life and he is miserable and is probably jealous. Yeah, I would just keep him in the past. For real. Tamara says, weirdo behavior. Oh, look, y'all being messy talking about why don't you call their job hard eyes? Because I'm telling you, that's what they want. So there are certain type of people in this world where if you fight petty with petty, it's like a certain type of attention. Remember how I told y'all, what was it? In the past, since we're talking about updates, I did a story time when I was younger. I want to say when I was like 20, 21 about a side dude I had when I was in a teenage relationship. And that guy, that side dude with his grown behind and his whole family and his military career and his whole wife and his dogs and babies and stuff would take time out of his day to tell me how much he got off hearing me talk about that story. You got to realize what type of attention gets people off. These type of people, they get off by the drama, the pettiness, they poked me how I would poke them. So once you realize that's an arousing thing for them, now you got to cut that off. Because it may not be a big deal to you, you get what I'm saying? But no, it would be funny. It would be funny sending somebody to their job, but... And y'all talking about military. It's funny. I just have a bad track record with military. It's not even the person y'all think. That's the sad part. Like, I live in Jacksonville. Everybody just goes to the military when they can't be shit. I'm sorry. No shade to my military tribe members, because y'all give the best freaking tribe teas. Like, I'm talking about Jacksonville ghetto ass right now. But yeah, it seems like we're all in agreement. Leave them be. Just do you. Don't stimulate them at all. The only stimulation they should be getting is getting a, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, and just to clear something else, I'm over here confusing people. Someone said I was in a side relationship with a grown man as a teen. No, I was like 19, 18, but I was still a teen, you know, and they were like 21 or 20 something. I don't know. But now we're all in our late 20s, but I just didn't move to that chapter in my life, and they did. But for some reason, they felt the need to keep coming to my YouTube channel when you're about to hit 30. I'm about to be, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want y'all to think, nah, I wasn't like, no Lolita stuff was going on. No. It was still grooming and weird, but it wasn't, nothing like that. But yeah, and that video is no longer on my channel, so y'all won't even be able to find it. The OGs, it was a funny story. Coca-Cola, you get the joke, but I can't. I can't. Yes, an energy leech, right. We're not entertaining those. Okay, so let's move on to the next update, because I'm over here rambling again. Look, here I go. This next one came from the stream 2-hour-long Tribe Tea special, and it's the one that came out on April 13th, 2021. Okay? Yes, very weird. Oh, shout out to Nova. I haven't seen you in a bit. How you doing, friend? How you doing? Okay, so here is an update. So it could either be the person dating older, that's what we were just talking about, shocker, grimy friends, and on and off relationships. So hey, this is Vanity with an update. I just watched the live, and you had some questions you asked about the age thing. So in the story, I was 16, but I had already graduated because I skipped the year of middle school. Oh, okay. That's new. And I've always dated older. I've never talked to anyone my age or younger, but we had a title. When we were on, we would say we were in a relationship. And as for friends, I only have one. She's living close to me, but I couldn't get advice from her. Her situation was way worse than mine, too, so I didn't want no advice from her. Damn, that's that hurt when you going through some mess, and your friend going through some mess, but your friend is, like, in the pits of hell, and you're like, damn, I'm not even trying to put more baggage on them for real. Like, dang. Man, so to answer my question about the whole situation, the baby popped up while we were on break for maybe a year. Oh, yeah, I remember, because there was magically a baby popped, and I was like, whose baby is that? And so y'all were on a break, and you said you wasn't mad because you was doing your thing. I feel you, sis, but I would be mad because that's a whole child. Like, we go on a break, we go and, have some consensual adult stuff, with other adults. We don't go create another life. Like, that is intense, friend. I don't know about that one. Like, I don't care. You could hop on as many horses as you want, as long as you don't let a horse drop something off in your stable. If you catch my drift, I'm not trying to get demonetized. I feel like it's whatever. But there was a baby that came out of a break. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments in the chat about, like, how would you feel about that? Like, obviously, if you love the person, you're going to have to love their kids regardless. But it's like, you don't have to be with somebody that does that to you. I don't know. Damn. I really didn't think I wanted to get back together, but like you said, that man is a manipulator, and anytime I would distance myself from him, or at least try, he would gaslight me and give me a sob story on why he needs me back in his life till you could raise his baby. So me trying to play Captain Save a Hoe, I went back. And like you said, you don't know many Sagittarius that would put up with that. I know, I was about to say, like, y'all need to go and rewatch that stream. I was like, a lot of the Sagittarius I know would have, like, oh, you want to play mind games? I'm about to send you to the shrink. Like, so I'm like, I don't know. This is crazy. She said, I know what she said. I don't know many Sagittarius that would put up with that. I even said I let him get away with a lot of stuff I wouldn't take from anyone else, just off hope that it would get better. And I'm really not that type of person. I'm really blunt and mean, where I don't doubt that. I really don't give second chances. But for some reason, I was really attached to this man. I've been watching you for a while, and I think we really just had, like, a trauma bond together. So I'm going to leave this part out because she specifically said they don't want to trigger anybody. But they do have a certain trauma bond that they share. Like, when they were younger, they both experienced a similar thing. And they bonded over that. So as for the baby mother, oh my gosh. As for the baby mother, by the way, shout out to all the Sages in the chat. Make sure you drop your sign. The baby mother at the time, to my knowledge, they were not on speaking terms, and all communication was done through the grandmother, and she lived 2 hours away, and he couldn't see the baby because we were together. I was here before you. That's what I'm saying. He would have been dumped on his butt. I'm sorry, because I'm not about to come second fiddle to, no. to your break baby mama. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not. Like, they got you so messed up. Like, what? But like you said, he's childish and a manipulator, and he's going to continue to be that way until he gets some help. But maybe a month or two after I sent my story in, it got worse. I started to become depressed again, and then we and then we started, like, not trying to get demonetized. Let's just say they started beefing, and the beef got to a place that it should have never got. It even got to a point where she was just at a really low place, and she knew it was time for her to go. I've been through a lot, and it took me a lot to get out of that dark space, and I'm still trying to figure it out. To this day, he is still on my line, trying to get me to move back with him and start over, trying to convince me. You can't start over. You have a whole jit, bro. You have a child. You cannot start over. You could start over with somebody else, but as for my friend here, no. He's over here crying, trying to convince me he's changed, and he sees where he was wrong, and he's going to do better, rolling my eyes. He don't show me any effort of actually changing, but I'm free somewhat because I turn around and put myself in another crazy situation. Cut the music. Is the music playing? No, it's not actually. Okay, bet. Now I am 4 months pregnant by my 32-year-old fiance. Okay. Wow. Thank you for reading my story and giving me advice. I already knew. And I watch all your videos. So if you have any more questions, ask away. And I love you and the tribe. Congratulations on your baby. I got scared. I thought you was about to say you were 4 months pregnant with his baby. I was about to be so scared for you. Like, damn, now you're going to have to deal with his bitch of a BM for forever. Like, because she was being mean. Poor baby. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that not only are you having a baby, but you're also engaged. That's awesome. I hope that, I don't know. I'm not going to say I hope y'all not moving too fast. I mean, I hope everything is exactly the right timing as it needs to be. Because I would much rather trade in, the craziness of nesting and having a baby than the craziness of baby mama drama any day, So I'll give you that. But I really hope that y'all, raise this baby. Y'all do a good job. I know you're going to instill some really good morals. You have a mothering complex about you, and I think you're going to do a very good job. Like I do. I really do. Yeah, a lot of y'all were like, "Wait, I was scared. Are you about to like what?" She was like, "Oh, so how old? Okay, no, you're right. So how old are you? Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the door. Hold the front door. Hold it. Wait a minute. So you were 16 when you started talking to bruh, right? You graduated when you were 16. What is your original story? Because I need to know how old you were yesterday. Like, I need to know. Because that's going to bother me. Let's see. Okay, we've been on and off for 4 to 5 years. I found the original email. By the way, I'm a 21-year-old Sag. So she was 21 in 2022. In 2021. So she was born in the year 2000. So that means she is just turned 22. So your husband's 10 years older than you. Oh, wow. All right. You like it? I love it, girl. You like it? I love it, girl. Child, look. I'm wishing you the best. I'm wishing you the best. Just because I couldn't do it doesn't mean somebody else. I'm going to wish you the best. And When did you send this to me? March, April, May. So yeah, you've already had your baby already. I was about to say I don't want to stress you out during your pregnancy now, but ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. My advice to you though, don't do any age gap jokes. Those make everybody else really uncomfortable. But I hope you delivered your baby healthy, everything's going good, and I hope you're enjoying motherhood. You said you watch us. Give us an update. How is it going? A lot of people in the chat are worried about you. So, give us an update on your relationship. How's stuff with hubby? We just want to let you know. We just want to know. We just want to know. But all right, let's get on to this next story. This one was from that same stream, I think. Was it? The 2-hour long. And then, oh no, this one was on the birthday stream. Hold on. Okay, bet. So this one was in June. So this one is the toxic ex-best friend story. I need advice. And the live stream that this story is from my birthday stream, the birthday horror stories with advice that was on in June of this year in 2022. Okay. So this update is really short. So this story was a little sad. I remember this story was really sad. Here, and they were just basically talking about this ex-best friend they had who was just like a leech. Talking really like inappropriately in front of like her boyfriends. The mom telling her that she need to watch her friend. Lots of these stories, y'all parents be telling you to watch out for y'all friends. I hope y'all have peeped. Then the friend blamed the person who sent in this story for her getting abused by her brother. Like whenever she would get angry, she would like lash out on her, and like it's just a lot. It was a lot. Y'all gotta go and get refreshed. But shout out to Woman in the chat. They said getting a new tat, but still tuned in. Happy holidays. Thanks so much for the donation. I hope you having a easy area where you getting tatted at. Hope it comes out fine. Thanks again. I appreciate it. But yeah, the girl did. If y'all aren't refreshed with this story, again, go and read it. It's the birthday horror stories. But this person did reach out to them to, resurrect the friendship. And her boyfriend at the time actually told her that she wouldn't do it. And that she and him are bad people that need to be held accountable. What? Oh, talking about the girl and the girl's brother. And what she wanted to ask us advice for initially was, should she be friends with the girl again? And y'all know we don't do it. We don't play that. But yeah, so she gave us a little update. She says she has not reached out to her at all since early 2021 for obvious reasons. Of course, everyone in my circle said no to reaching out, and we cut this girl out. And I'm listening to the Tribe T. At this second, of course, I'm being told to wake up. So she was live watching. Oh my gosh. I honestly was holding on to this friendship for so long because we knew each other since we were teenagers. But of course, your mental health is more important than history with somebody. That it T. Thanks for the advice. I hopefully have a more light-hearted story on my next entry. I hope so. But yeah, her doing all that stuff to your boyfriend was weird. But the weirdest thing to me is like the abuse stuff. Like, okay, you got vulnerable and you shared with me that stuff happened to you when you were younger. But when me and you have a disagreement, the first thing you jump to is, you're just like my brother, or you're just like those people that did that. It's like, hey, yo, chill, because I'm not them. I'm not him. I'm not Himothy. That's not me. Yeah, but that was a little short one. Here, let me see another one. So this one is called These Hoes Are Grimy. These Hoes Are Grimy. And this one comes from the same stream as the other one that we read before this one. The advice, dating older, grimy friends, and on and off relationships. So damn, we got 2 from that stream. So y'all want to go brush up on that stream for real and then come back to this one. That'd be a nice little clean watch, smooth watch. So this person was talking about their friends. They would go to college, do kickbacks. I'm just skimming right now because I'm trying to get acquainted. Everyone realizes the sister isn't drinking. They're at a kickback. The sister wasn't close. We didn't think it was weird, but it was about to get weird. Fast forward. Somebody ends up, trigger warning. Somebody actually ends up miscarriaging after that kickback because I guess they were drinking. Wow. You didn't know that you... Okay. So they wanted to go check on that friend that had that experience. And so then they checked on her, and when they checked her location, she was at her house. What the hell? She calls her and she joins the call. She's in her car. And I'm watching her location, and now she's in the parking lot behind my house. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? And she was like, I just left the store to get some food. My house is 10 minutes away from the grocery store. So I asked my boyfriend if he knew, and his stupid ass talking about, yeah, roommate and Kendra have been texting for like 2 weeks. Huh? Oh, I remember now. Okay, now I can give you a whole scoop. At the kickback, there was a bunch of people all around. Somebody was drinking that wasn't supposed to be drinking, and they ended up having a M word. You heard what just happened. One of the girls in the friend group, knowing that this person who had this M word is in a relationship, they live in the house that the kickback was thrown at, was going over there, sleeping with the girl who just had the M words, man. Now I remember. So now they're on FaceTime, and the girl just straight admits to it, and it's like, I don't see why what I'm doing is wrong. And she wanted to know, am I crazy? Like, should I have not felt a type of way that one of my closest friends slept with my sister? Excuse me. It was her sister who had an M word. And you really thought that somebody was going to stick up for you and not their sister? You're wildin'. I'm glad I got refreshed on that, because that was confusing the hell out of me. All right, so now let's get to the update. Like, that is so trifling. So, update. Me and the boyfriend moved out last year, and he is not even as close to roommate as he used to be due to another situation, because it's always some drama. Now, about him knowing the roommate's dirt. Yeah, because I was about to say, how do the boys not know? Because I had a lot of questions. Y'all need to go back and look at that stream. He wasn't protecting him, and the roommate didn't have any dirt on him. He would always try to get the roommate to settle down and be loyal because my sister's a great girl. Bruh, I would have Nelson from The Simpsons laughed in that man's face if he would have said that to me. That is what every homeboy says when they know their dude is cheating. If I had a Birkin bag for every time a man's friend told me that I am, oh my God, you're just so different. Like, you good for him, bro. This whole wall back here would just have Birkin bags. And my new name would be Birkin Baby. Like, friends, please don't fall for that. Oh my God. I should have included that in the first email that he wasn't in on it, but I felt like it was already too long. LMAO. The roommate definitely was not trying to date to marry. He always said he's young and wants to have fun, but he's actually settled down now. Wow. Yeah, that's the gag. They just didn't want to marry that person. So I guess it was just a case of you do right for who you really want. Unfortunately, I mean, everything is situational, but if it's a person who was on some like, I don't want to get married, like, I'll spill my own tea. Before I met Daniel, I didn't really care about the whole marriage crap. I didn't want to get married. I was never a little girl that envisioned myself getting married. Like, people will change that about you. Or like how some people are like, I don't want kids. And then you meet the right kid and it just changes your whole perception, you know? So half and half, yes and no, you know? They said, but anyway, my fiance never told me about the cheating stuff because I hate drama and messy stuff. It really makes me mad when people include me. So I'm thinking he thought it was the right thing to do. My boy a little oblivious to certain situations. I guess so. But my sister's doing good now. She has an established career and is focusing on herself. I know that's right. Kendra is still being grimy, and surprisingly, it was never any red flags. Well, not to me, definitely. To Monique, and she never brought it to my attention again because I don't do drama. All right, y'all. Y'all could keep saying that I don't do drama thing. I don't do drama. But like when it knocks on your door, I'm gonna need you to have the tools to be able to open it and not have someone track mud in your house. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be in denial. Like, if you involve yourself with messy people, it's gonna get messy. You know. Me and the boyfriend are engaged. I did peep that. You said fiance. Congratulations. We are getting married this year. Well, I hope you guys had a beautiful wedding. Y'all don't ever send me, y'all do send me y'all graduation stuff, but I never get no wedding stuff. Y'all need to send, y'all always be talking about y'all be having weddings too. I love looking at wedding photos. I don't know why. I just love it. I love it. It's such a stressful event too. I don't know why, but they said, I'm gathering receipts to send you and the tribe another story. I know we love the receipts, but that is it. Well, thank you for the update. Congratulations. I love hearing about y'all settling down. Like, it feels good to grow with y'all, like growing with my audience and stuff, because I'm not going to lie, I'd be very concerned if you guys were still in the comments talking about running off on the plug and doing certain things. So it does warm my heart hearing y'all become moms and dads and wifeys and hubbies and stuff, and getting your education on, getting your fitness up. Like, makes me happy to hear. Yeah, I agree with Jessica. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I opened the chat though, so y'all could type. Jessica said, but is he really settled down though? He probably just still doing stuff on the side, dodged a bullet. That's what I was about to say. Like, some people, you know how they feel like society forces us to feel older than we are. So a lot of people feel pressure to make these huge leaps in life just to please the outside. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, did he really settle down, or is he just getting the title so his mama could shut up and he has someone to bring for Thanksgiving, Christmas, who can't leave, you know? Like, I don't know. That's why I said it's 50-50. It's 50-50. It's like maybe they didn't want to marry that person and they wanted to marry them, or maybe it was more beneficial to tie down that woman, I guess. No, I'm for real. Y'all still gagging about my Birkin baby joke? No, I will be Birkin baby. If I got a Birkin for every time a man's friend has said to me that I am like just the best thing for him since water and air, yeah, you're a liar, deceiver, and you're probably helping him get some biscuit. You probably taking him to the club. You're probably driving the girl home. Like, get out my face. And then it's so funny because, like, I'm about to move on, but, like, straight guys mainly, they are so gung-ho, and they'll deny it all day. They're so gung-ho on male validation that they think being friends with a girl is also, like, oh, look at all this male validation I'm giving you. Like, oh my, yeah, like you're just that one for my guy over here. This is my guy, my man. Your man left you for dead. He's with me. Like, no, but seriously, a liar, an actress. Like, cut it out. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get to this next one. I'm all over the place, baby. I'm all over the place. Okay. This one was from the 2-hour-long Tribe Tea special. This one was on, what was this? April 13th, 2021. Yeah. Okay. And, I don't even know. Hold on. I'm just going to read what they said. I wish they would have, like, explained a little bit. Because y'all know my rules. I usually say put the title of the video and, like, respond to the email. Here, let me see. I'm about to refresh. What y'all talking about? Didn't I just read this? Am I tripping? I got too many tabs open. Okay. I already did this one. Okay. All right, now I'm about to look up this email because I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Should I say something with light receipts? My boyfriend and I have been together for a little over a year. He's very social. Is this the guy who... Is this the guy who said... I'm going to just read it. It's short. My friend Luna called him. We're on the phone. Blah, blah, blah. Gave me my number. He apologized to me over text due to the fact I'm not comfortable with my friends, especially Luna calling my partner. Oh, so like your friend was calling your man. In the past, Luna has overstepped that boundary along with another former friend, and I've communicated this to her. Anyways, he told me he felt uncomfortable because she started talking about her ass to him. Wow. He said she called because his number wasn't saved and she was going through her call logs. And all in all, I told him he should have ended the conversation right there and hung up. And he acknowledged that and said he felt super awkward. And especially since she kept talking and he didn't know how to end the conversation. He doesn't want me to confront her, but he does feel extremely uncomfortable. And then the conversation they had, and she was like, everything's okay. And he said, yeah, I'm sorry, blank is a talker. When we talk about food, she starts talking about crab ragoon. And you're like, okay. He said, I was trying to end the convo. And you're like, no, okay. And he's like, I promise the convo was very PG. He doing too much. What did I say? Did I say he was doing too much or something? You came back to defend your man? Hold on. Hold on. He says, I'm sorry, this feels weird talking to her. And you're like, it's totally weird, but I digress. And he said, I promise it's very PG. We were only talking about food. And you said, I know. And he said, okay, good, with like a calm emoji. Also, sorry about being friends with your friends. Also, I know your situation with your ex, and I'm sorry. If you know her situation, then why are you even talking to this girl? I would have been like... That would have been you be like, hey, you know what our girl has been through. We both love her. Like, let's not even try her like that. Yeah, I probably was, like, roasting your dude, bro. Oh, no. Oh, my God. She's about to come back for her man. I'm scared. Okay. So, and you let him know it makes me uncomfortable. And he said, you can call me, and I'll tell her I'm getting a call. What? Yeah, that man don't know what's going on. He's getting lost in his lies. It's sounding defensive to me. But all right, here's the update. Because I don't remember what I told her, but it was probably on the lines of, like, that man probably doing something. The friend was saying inappropriate stuff. Okay, Jay has the rundown. The friend was saying inappropriate stuff on the phone with Sis's boyfriend, and he wasn't confrontational and stayed on the phone instead of hanging up, all while texting Sis about what was happening. That's the gist I got as well. And if I remember correctly, I feel like I was on some, like, I don't know, sis. That's something's off. Something's off. That friend got to go, though, regardless. The friend has to go because she's obviously in heat. She wants something, but something's off. So let's hear this update. Hey, y'all, I want to add some clarification about my tribe tea that I sent in about my friend and my boyfriend's uncomfortable conversation. Because, frankly, I don't think I explained it correctly. I was nervous, and it was my first entry. So, yes, my boyfriend is not only a double Gemini, but a Gemini stellium. Shout out to all of my Geminis in the chat. But he was not cheating or doing anything of the sorts with my friend. Look. Remember how I said earlier in the stream how different things stimulate different people? I would be so intimidated if a freaking intellectual ass bit came up and was trying to talk to my man for hours, the way I be talking to my man for hours, like, Geminis love talking, and this man was talking to you and be like, she on the phone with me. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's not cheating, but it's a little emotional cheating maybe. So when he said the whole "I'm sorry for being friends with your friends" thing, it was about how I told him I like to have a bit of separation in my life when it comes to my significant others, my coworkers, friends, close friends. I like there to be a balance, and for my friends and significant others to get along, but I don't want there to be too much like mingling or blending because of how my ex and ex-friend got down in the past. I introduced Alex and Luna because she was still grieving her father, and since they had a lot in common, such as losing their fathers to cancer and being chefs, I mentioned it to him and he agreed to talk to her and relate a bit, and we drove over to talk to her. Friend, I would not have done that. It's like you literally were like, here you go, here's my boyfriend. Like, girl. And don't get me wrong, if he takes the bait, he was never yours. Get it? But my thing is, like, your friend needed a therapist, and you were like, oh, well, my man's not a therapist, but, like, he also shares the same trauma as y'all, so maybe y'all could trauma bond, and I'm just gonna hope nothing comes of that. Like, what? Also, I've had crappy friends, and my boyfriend was honestly the one to point out that they didn't need to be in my life, and how sometimes I see too much of the good in people when they're not giving me the same in return. Well, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So now, with my friend, I want to clarify that she has never bumped cooters with my ex or pursued any of my partners, but she has made me feel uncomfortable with her actions. When it came to, but you did say, I reread your entry now. She did do something with somebody else. Don't put nothing past it just because it didn't happen to you. Maybe she just didn't get caught. But as far as you know, never done anything. When it came to this situation, I felt weirded out because that's just a weird thing to say to someone's boyfriend in general. Bro, she was talking about her booty to your man. Like, what are we doing? We ended up talking things out, and she apologized for making him uncomfortable and that she totally didn't mean it like that. And also said that she wished he would have said something to her because she wouldn't have mentioned it, which I agree with y'all on and her on. All in all, I think it was a big misunderstanding, and I definitely needed to clarify more before I sent it in. I'm only 21, and I tend to let stuff go, so just wanted to put some input in. Again, my bad for not clarifying. No worries. That's what the updates are for. So look, I take it you still friends with old girl? That's cool. It might have just been a big misunderstanding. I mean, if you've never confronted her about it and told her, like, you have this fear, and then it just fell into it this way, you know, and it just got out of hand, sure. But definitely low-key kind of set yourself up to psych yourself out. It's really interesting. You were like, she went through a loss. Like, you could have took her to the animal shelter. She could have played with some puppies or something. Like, and by that, I just mean she needs therapeutic stuff. She don't need your boyfriend to be rent-a-boyfriend or rent-a-big brother because he doesn't have the tools for that. He has his own stuff going on, you know. I hope y'all have a healthier dynamic now, because you're saying that you like to keep your things separate, but then in the same sentence, you also said you want all your friends to get along. I could tell you right now, I have friends that have never met each other. You're mingling it. You're intermingling your friends, and my advice to you would to make sure that there's boundaries. Just make sure that there are boundaries, because you even said here that your boyfriend, even if he was right and those people weren't good for you, your boyfriend took a big part in, like, picking your friends and saying, like, oh, no, these might not be good for you. You get what I'm saying? And, like, so I think it's intermingling a little bit more than you think it is. And I would just be very weary of boundaries. Like, very, very weary because, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there might be, like, a poly thing happening. I want another update, okay? I want to know, how is y'all friendship going? Is everything good? And I'll read that in June. We'll do a mid-year update because I'm definitely curious of what's going on with that. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. I got the chat on the screen. BT Dubs. Push and Please says, you forced them to trauma bond. No, you did, though. You said, now kiss. Like, what? Oh, my gosh. Jay says, wait, so she gave them the opportunity to trauma bond. Yeah. Both of y'all got dead daddies. Discuss. Oh, my gosh. Frankie says, if she's acting in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, there's a high likelihood she made the moves and was successful. I feel like what ended up happening, and honestly, if bygones are bygones, like you said, F it, it is what it is. But I think what happened is that she didn't expect y'all to be that solid. I feel like she was low-key testing your relationships, because if she's done this with other people, usually people, and I'm going to say people because I know guys that do this too, guys that get down, or guys and girls that get down like this, it's a game. They're just seeing if you're like everybody else or if it's just a facade. They're testing your relationship type stuff. And when she realized she couldn't get through, it wasn't fun anymore. But hey, I wouldn't want to be around nobody playing games with my fucking life like that. But look, there's levels to seriousness, I guess. There's levels. A shoulder to cry on is an eggplant to ride on. On that note, y'all are done. Jay says, my friend did that to me with her ex turned best friend. We had a lot of shared interests, but she was uncomfortable when we became cool. Like, the fuck did you expect to happen? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, let's get on to this next one. What live stream is this from? This one is called My Ex-Best Friend, and I actually do remember this one. And the live stream that it comes from is C19 Ruined Our Friendship BFF Horror Stories, okay? And that was in like May of this year. So, this was the girl who I always see, mind you, love you to death. But they had like a whole list of things. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reasons of how this girl had her so messed up. And honestly, all you needed was one, because this person, boy, I don't know. I'm just going to read theirs. It's really short. It says, thanks for reading. There is no update with this person because I have not spoken to her since the story. I wanted to reach out to her once I graduated college this summer. Why? She dropped out of college after fall 2019 and never really took school seriously to begin with, so I felt like the friendship easily distracted me from my school responsibilities due to us not being on the same path in life. However, she was a real good friend when she wasn't on her weird stuff, so I would like to reach out soon and see how she is and if she's done any self-healing since then, and if so, see whether the friendship is mendable. And you're right about the beating a dead horse. I think I've never realized how dead the friendship was until quarantine forced me to take some time away from her because her poor behavior. It was a slow burn, and it allowed me to view it as her just being her again, rather than seeing the bigger issue of it. Thanks again. So, with the beating the dead horse, yeah, she's the one that had the cons list that was like paragraphs. It was 6 paragraphs, and it was all cons. Each paragraph was a con. And I don't know if they're in the chat today. I don't think so, but I know they're going to be watching later, so shout out to you. But as of right now, we'll keep using the dead horse analogy. So your horse you still beating a dead horse. Well, you're not beating the dead horse. Now you're just fantasizing about doing it. Leave that girl where you left her at. Because there are some people who, even if they are on a good track, you know, people from the past coming back can throw them off and make them go backwards. So, yeah, if I were you, I would just keep doing you. I would let her reach out to you, you know. Don't make it a thing. It's like you're already like preparing yourself to have her back in your life, but it's an idea of her. Because I guarantee you, even that good side isn't the same person. That good side has learned new jokes, has been influenced by other people's jokes and inside humor and stuff. That good side you remember isn't even the same person. So it's like, a real slippery slope. You know, a real slippery slope, but it's all up to you. I know some people are real big on forgiveness and it helps them, but yeah, it's up to you. What do y'all think? What do y'all think that they should do? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me move on to, what is this one? What is this one? This one's the last one already? This can't be. That's the last one? We got the last one already? Okay. Well, let's get to it. This is the most memorable one for me. Okay. The ladies make him wrap it up. And I am gonna read it over because it is short and I just want to refresh some of y'all memory if this didn't stick with you, because this stuck with me. So the original story, they said, hey, I'm going to get right to the point because we're not about to play. So I don't think anybody would remember when I wrote in the first time, but I had an abusive boyfriend who, trigger warning, guys, trigger warning for abuse, who actually assaulted them. And after that, they slept with about like 5 or 6 people, and 3 of them without protection, because she was hurting and she was young and she was confused. I went for my regular pap smear in 2021 because I didn't go in 2020, and my heart dropped when I got the email that I had HPV. I was so scared and confused because I never tested positive before, but my OB told me they don't usually test people under 25 because it's so common. Wow. At this point, I'm married now and had to tell my husband, and it was horrible. He wasn't upset, but scared too. I'm going for my yearly checkup next week because they have to check yearly until it clears. Thank God that when they did the cervical cancer test, I was negative, but I'm nervous and shaking writing this because I'm praying the HPV is gone. There's no way to know how long I've had it, who gave it to me, etc., but I have a feeling of who did it. And what HPV is, it's a skin-to-skin STD. So, yeah, ladies, please tell him to wrap it up. It is just not worth it. It's not worth it. And she sent in 2 updates. But, yeah, I remember the main thing I had questions on was I was like, okay, so you have a husband. You had a husband. You didn't get your PAP in 2020, and then... like, I was just confused on the timing, but I know a lot of people were getting married quick and having babies quick during the quarantine. So I was like, okay, so maybe you got busy beforehand, didn't know, and then y'all met and just love at first sight, right? I don't know, but they sent in an update. They said, I realized after sending in my last email that I'm not good at explaining things. So before I give the full update, I just want to clarify that my husband was not the one that gave her the HPV. I got it from the person I was with prior to him. So in 2019, when I met my now husband, I got tested and everything was fine based on those results. But my OB told me that they did not test me for the specific HPV because they just assumed that everybody has it since it's that kind of virus. And that verbiage to me, I don't like that. That verbiage, I don't like that. It's like, why would you not just do every test that you think? That it just makes no sense to me. So when I went in 2021, I was completely shocked because I didn't know how it could go from negative to positive unless they just didn't test me for it. So my husband got the vaccine when it came out, but my mom didn't want us to become infertile, so she didn't take us to get it. Wow. Anyway, on to the update. No, because she said another one too. Where is it? Okay, so now for the update. I went to get my regular pap smear last week on Friday, and praise God, everything came back negative. She said everything looked completely normal. HPV came back negative, and I can't tell you how much I just cried and felt so much relief. I am so happy for you. Like, where's the dude that did this? Where's the dude? Like, have you pressed charges? Were you aware? Or are you just like, F it, I'm about to just live my life and be glad that I don't have this? Like, where... I'm just so confused. Yeah, okay, y'all. I'm not the only one. I just don't like that verbiage from the doctor. Everybody has it. That's like assuming everyone has mono. Like, no, you should still test somebody if they're showing symptoms for mono, flu, all that. Like, you shouldn't just assume everybody got, like, that don't make no damn sense. Like, what? Nah, for real. I'm confused, too, because I definitely got a vaccine when I was in high school. Now I'm scared because I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm scared. They said they got everything came back negative. I think it's important to continue to press the issue that even if you are being intimate with multiple people, to get tested regularly. Ask for every test and make sure that he has a condom, or you do. Make sure you got one on you too, friends. Because it's just not worth any heartache down the end. Right, one night, just one night. And now all of this. Keep doing what you're doing. I absolutely love your videos. And now your TikToks. Hey, follow me on TikTok, y'all. I wish you the best. And hopefully next time I write, it'll be about something ratchet instead of deep. And here is a photo of me and my husband and my almost 4-year-old. Oh my gosh, your wedding dress is pretty. Yes. Yes, makeup. Y'all look good together. Y'all look really good. Y'all look really good. Where's the baby? Oh, she is so cute. Oh my gosh. She is so adorable with her little hair. Oh my God. I'm so happy that that was a happy ending, because I was like, oh my gosh. The last time you left off, you were like so nervous. Like, is this my life? Like, but thanks for clearing that up, because I was like, did the husband give it to you? Was there a boy? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand. Oh, and for y'all that are confused, here's my TikTok. I have 2 of them. One for business and one for personal. But, yeah. I'm just glad that that has a happy ending, because you left off, you had us kind of nervous. Like, you were in the waiting room typing the tribe T. I was like, dang, my friend can't get a break. So Kimmy says there's no test for men who have it. So some men can walk around and have it and not even know. Wow. How that these dudes are just nasty, dude. Sunny says, I started dating this guy and he casually told me he had HPV months in, but didn't mention it because everyone has it. Not me, bitch, right? Like, what are you talking about? Are you dumb? What the hell? TT said it is not good at all. It's important to get vaccinated when you're young. Yeah. They said it can... Kimmy says it could be inactive and then just activate years down the line. Damn, that's scary. So like a flare-up. No, I do the same thing, Jessica. I'll hit my mom up and I'll be like, hey, what vaccines did I get? I remember some because I hate shots. Like, I'll get tattoos, but I hate shots so much. Yeah, I remember all them. But, and that one hurt. Like, that one hurt. Jay says, I think HPV shows up on pap smears. Pretty sure most people will have is like cold sores and stuff. We learned about it in school. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff is just lack of sex ed at this point. And it just scares me that these schools are still trying to take more stuff away. And it's like, look. Well, that is all of the updates I got for today. Here, let me see. Can I find one more? Because we actually ended earlier than I thought we would. Here, and then I could just update the description. Let's see. Do we have one more? There's this one long story I want to read, but it's just so freaking long. I probably need to do like a little slumber party special. And read that one because it's so long. So long. Let's see, is this one? Okay, here's one. that one was early in the year. Let me see. And they did send me an update. Do I remember this guy? This story is called Just Playing in My Face. And they sent this to me a minute ago. But I read it on live February 16th, 2022. So if y'all want to go look up that stream. I'm going to paraphrase this a little bit. Their name is Maggie. They're an Aquarius. Shout out to all the Aquarius in the chat. Drop your sign. Here, I'm going to take the chat off the screen so it's not so distracting. But yes, moral of the story is wrap it up for sure. So basically, she's over here flirting with this dude named Jamie, and they be seeing each other. He talking about he wasn't sure how to shoot his shot with her and all this little kitty love, puppy love stuff. Then bruh just ghosted her for 2 weeks. And she talked to her friends about him ghosting her and contemplated reaching out. So during August, she reached out to him and he agreed that we had this 1.5 hour convo about him being ghosted and stuff. And so we just agreed to stop talking. I was a little hurt by the convo, but it is what it is. I understood I needed to give him space to figure out his life. So we didn't speak for about a month, except Jamie's in a frat, and his frat started this podcast. And I would see Jamie promote the podcast on the IG stories. The podcast, bro. Oh, no. Help. I'm starting to remember this now. I was like, you know what? Let me take a listen to the podcast. Big mistake, girl. I bet you he got a whole season about you, girl. I bet you he's talking about all the girls that he hooked up with in them 2 weeks he was ghosting you. Like, oh, no. So I'm listening to it, and towards the end of the podcast, him and his frat bros are just recapping everything they talked about. Then Jamie says, I kid you not, basically verbatim, this some simp shit, but I'm looking for a girlfriend. So if you know somebody or trying to shoot your shot, hit my line. I thought my ears were deceiving me. I replayed it back. Hearing that hurt because we had just spent on the phone, doing all this stuff on the phone, dating, talking, and he talking about he need to focus on himself, and then you come on a public platform talking about you trying to get a girlfriend. This is why I can never trust a water sign man. Oh my gosh. She said, I want to know your thoughts. Should I reach out to Jamie to ask for some clarity, or should I just leave it alone and move on? And I'm pretty sure my advice was to leave it alone because, ew, nobody don't watch your podcast. You're not famous. Like, girl, don't let that man know you be watching him. That is like the most goofiest thing you could do is watch somebody you don't like's podcast. Like, but here's an update of June 2022. Here's a little update. I bumped into bruh. At our undergrad last November. It was pretty awkward. But I don't know if it's summertime reminiscing, but he has been on my mind a lot. And I kind of want to hit him up. Girl, what is wrong with you? Oh my God. Y'all Aquarius cannot stand being ignored, huh? So maybe that is why he's on my mind. I just be seeing he checks out my IG stories and he likes my tweets and he likes my pictures. So I'm just wondering, should I reach out or am I setting myself up for failure? What do y'all say? Friend, you are so pretty. Oh my God. You are so pretty. You look so Trini. Oh my gosh, you are so pretty. Sorry if I could hear my stomach growling. I need to eat some food. You are so pretty. You look like a Trini princess. I'm sorry if you're not Trini. You could also be like Guyanese maybe. But you are so pretty. Your hair is so pretty. And then you got him looking like CJ so cool. Like, if you don't get out of here with your goofy Kool-Aid smile. Ugh. Let that man go. Yes. At this point, you need to be grounded. You're on punishment. You're on punishment. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. You're done. Give me your phone. Time out. Time out. Absolutely not. Girl. What? I mean, you guys ended on an amicable note in his mind, so maybe that's why he's liking your stuff, but maybe in that moment you should have hit him. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe you should have hit him in that moment so that he knew how much he had you fucked up, so he wouldn't even have the audacity to be doing all this little flirty shit and playing with your Aquarius ass who gets off on tug and pulls. Like, ugh, my goodness. What do y'all got to say? Kimmy said, this guy is trash. Jay said, why y'all always want clarity and closure with these trash men? Don't do it. Man, Kimmy said, girl. They said, she know the answer. She know the answer. Why are you over here playing? Absolutely not. Bang the gavel. Set yourself up for failure. You know this, ma'am. Like, honestly. Yeah, he does. He look like CJ So Cool, and she looks like a Trini princess, and it's hurting my heart. Pretty much. Pretty freaking much, because that man's a mess. Oh, I thought I already sent in an update. No, this is somebody just writing in hella updates. But yeah, I think we're all in agreement. I wouldn't hit that girl up. Like, what the hell? Damn, I still haven't read this one either. Oh yeah, we gotta have a Tribe T slumber party soon. Cause it's like I have skimmed over some of these so many times. It's like I've read the back of the book and I need to read the book. Like this one with the dad's secret family, like I have been looking at this and she resent it to me to the new email. And thank you so much if you're watching. Like, yes. OMG. And she be keeping me updated too. She be sending little updates. Guys, even if I don't read your story, keep responding to the email. So that way when I do get to it, I could just boom, 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 boom. And we get all the tea. Yes, I'm trying to do me a little Tribe T slumber party soon, because we got these long ones that I would like to get to. Let's see, is there one more? Is there one more that I can read? Because we got about like 15, I can give y'all like 15 more minutes, honestly. Let's see. Do we got an update? Ooh, okay, I know y'all are going to remember this one. Here, let me take the chat off the screen. Here's an update for this. This one's really short. Ooh, she didn't send me an update yet. She just wanted me to know that she read it. But in short, this is a lady who said magic and intuition helped her realize her true path. P.S. Taurus men are the devil. But she basically just wanted to say that she loved y'all input. She think y'all are really funny. And she's going to give us an update soon. And that we're thinking of her. Ooh, y'all so messy. One of y'all just... Okay, no, this is a good update. Oh my God, you are so messy. You sent me their Instagram. Whoever you're talking about, you sent me their Instagram. I'm about to look. Oh my God, I'm on somebody's Instagram. Who is this? Who is this? Oh, your ex. Okay. I'm like, who is this? Your ex is the one on the right. Okay, so let me just give y'all some context. And I do have the name of this stream for y'all. And I'll put it in I'll update the description. So this story that I'm about to update y'all on is from the stream called 2 Hours of Drama, In-Laws, Roommates, and More. Okay? And it's from 2021, I believe. So, hey y'all. I literally just saw the live like almost a year later. My bad. I've been working on Wednesdays. Y'all wanted a bit of an update, so here's one. It turns out that, hold on, I'm going to like brush up a little bit so y'all know what we're talking about. Because you know how it is. So this person, by the way, is the same person whose sister catfished them. Now that was a memorable one, who was talking about they were looking out for them, like big weirdo energy. But she started going out with a guy. His name is Ian. She's a Sagittarius. He's a Gemini. They went to spring break together. They were together for over a year and a half. They did a blood drive. And on the way to the blood drive, Ian said to her, Ian's the boyfriend. Ian said to her he recently got an STD test, so he feels like they won't let him give blood. That's not how that works. I said it would be okay. They don't take that much. He then told me that they asked him if he wanted to be on PrEP. And I asked him, why did they ask him that? And he said he told him he didn't know. What is going on? Do y'all know what PrEP is? If you don't, do a quick Google search real quick. Capital PR, capital EP. When it dawned on me that they just assumed that since I'm bisexual, I'll be hooking around. So I asked him, did you tell them that I'm bi? And he said yes. Okay. Now it's starting to make sense. They won't let you donate blood if they assume you're having rainbow intimacy. Let's just say that. Shoot, I ain't never gave no blood before. I'm keeping my blood then. But I guarantee you, though, people that need blood, I see all the time online in forums and stuff, they really do not care. They're like, bro, I would love for a gay person to save my life. Like, tripping. So, the day after that conversation happened, he said he needed to talk to me. So, I'm in my PJs. I changed into normal clothes. I just had a gut feeling that something was wrong. He then texted me that he was there. I came downstairs, went to his car, and he was being hesitant about what he needed to tell me. So I held his hand and I asked him, is everything okay? And he said no. Then I asked him if it's his mom, and he said no. Then I let go of his hand, and he said that he went out with his friends and he cheated on me with a trans man. Okay, now things are starting to make sense on why you over here talking about you need some PrEP and why you can't give. Now things are starting to make sense. So he tried to flip it on her and be like, oh, well, yeah, they know you're bi, so that's why they're not going to let me do it because blah, XYZ. Nah, you cheated. And you cheated within the community. So that's why you felt guilty. That's why. Wow. Then, this is when the crocodile tears come out. I asked him why. And he said that he never met a trans man before. And he wanted to see how. I remember reading this because I was like, bro, this man ignorant as hell. He talking about he wanted to explore the person's body. Let's just say that to keep it PG. And one thing led to another from curiosity. This wasn't the shocking part to me. The shocking part was he hands me a card and says that the guy he cheated on me with has an STD. He was messing around unprotected, and we were messing around unprotected. So now we got to go to the dang clinic, and I told him I never want to see him again after this. He said he would send me money, and then I just went back to bawling my eyes out. Months later, I found out who the person was, and they confirmed it. The guy and I did have mutual friends, and I was close with one of them. And they told me that he was really young and he wasn't even 21 yet. The trans guy wasn't even 21 when this happened. And her boyfriend, Ian, was 25. So you were taking advantage of a young trans person. What a sicko. Wow. They said I was hurt about the whole situation, not just because of the cheating, but because he just couldn't be real, especially knowing my sexuality. Like, what the hell? And then you just put our health at risk? Damn. All right. So now that I'm brought up to speed, let's get to this update. So this picture you sent me of this Instagram, that's them together. Like, that's them. It's a trans guy and like a Latino guy. And it seems like he's showing him off. He's proud of him. He's got hashtag trans FTM. trans this, trans gay couple, hashtag gay couple, hashtag LGBT Mexico. Like, seems like he's living in his truth now from what you sent me. Oh my God. I feel so bad for the younger person involved, because damn, like, you know, unfortunately in the community, like, we get started early, and it's like, I wonder what grown-ass man or took it, or whoever you were attracted to at the time, took advantage of you and gave that to you, you know. But here's the update. Turns out the two of them are now an item. They have been together since June of 2020, only months after we broke up. I low-key think that they were messing around with each other while we were together. I think so too. Here's a picture of them both. We all ended up at the same university because I was the one that recommended it to my ex. Don't you hate when that happens? Like, bro, go get your own dreams. Go get your own goals. I saw a TikTok of a girl who made a resume for her ex on Google Docs, and he requested to get into it, so get a job. And she erased everything and typed in, get somebody else to do it. Because he, like, no, I'm not about to keep, get your own dreams, pal. Do your own stuff. Ugh. So, the guy he cheated on me with is also in the school's SGA, and I didn't even know until after I joined. Oh my God, this is awkward. At this point, it had already been 2 years since the breakup, and I'm over it. I've seen them on campus, and I just carry on with my day. I'm not going to let anyone get in the way of education, a bag, or happiness. Exactly. Still currently on my hot girl shit, but being safe because STDs and Roe v. Wade. And thank you for reading my story. You are so welcome. Thank you for sending in an update. I'm going to put the chat on the screen. Honestly, I don't know how I would feel, because, like, it's one thing. I mean, I know some of you guys can relate. You know, when you get older and you have multiple partners, like, you can walk by somebody and just, like, it'll be nothing, you know? But when you share a child, you share a disease, like, you gave someone a disease, like, something that you weren't born with, you never had, and now here this person come, and now you have this for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, like, I'm not going to be able to ignore you. I'm not going to be able to ignore you. Like, I'm not going to be able to do it. And yes, who said that? Basket Weaver. I think he definitely is fetishizing him for sure. Because, like, I get you support your partner and everything, but, like, just the tags on Instagram and stuff, and, like, you were completely, I don't know. But kudos for him for living in his truth. But at the end of the day, they both had you itching and burning. And I can't just sit here and pretend like you didn't burn me, bro. Like, you burnt me, bro. You burnt me. And then it's like, I don't know where y'all live, but it's against the law to be knowingly burning people. And like I said, he cheated within the community. I say the community for a reason. Like, just because you were bi in a relationship with a guy, a cis guy, he still was dating someone in the community because he wasn't hetero. He was just cis. And now look, now it blended anyway, right? So who's to say someone else in the community might not sleep with both of them and also get something? Like, I know you guys have that mutual friend, but I don't know. Like, I would just be heated. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's assault. Like, you can't just do that. You said, was it curable or incurable? I ain't even asked all that now. But all I know is I wouldn't have been able to forgive that, because that's my body. Like, you disrespected my body, my health, my immune system. Like, no. No. Well, that is all of the updates I have for today. Ooh, excuse me. I'm in July now. So, now I'm in July. So, if I read any of your stories in any live stream in the month of July to now, and you want to send in an update, send in an update. We would love to hear it. And if any of you guys are about to send an update to an update, I'll probably read it in the June one, you know, with the others. But if you guys want to send in your stories to this channel, like for us to read for the first time ever, all you have to do is email me at this email up here. It is tribetea@shopvoodoochild.com, okay? Please make sure you are following the rules. We do have Tribe Tea rules. We don't do certain topics, so we don't trigger people. Like to keep it informative but lighthearted at the same time. There is an age limit, okay? There's an age limit. And please make sure, I understand I'm not the only person on the platform that does user-submitted stories, but please, please, please make sure that you are only sending whatever you send to me, because the people that join my stream also love to enjoy user-submitted stories, and it gets a little repetitive. I get you may want to hear a different perspective, but you could get your different perspectives from all of the people in the comments of that other person's video. Like, that's what I just had to come to terms with myself, because I used to read them anyway, but it does get confusing. You know, it does get a little confusing. So, yeah, if you want to put in a story, tribetea@shopvoodoochild.com. Okay? And you guys can find me at all of these places on the internet. All right? I am on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok the most. If you at me on TikTok, I'll reply like immediately. Ask your friends. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. I'm gonna attempt to do a few vlogs before Christmas, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And stay tuned for, I'm gonna do a Meg and Tori video this week on this channel, and then I'm pushing my Gucci video to next week. I might even push it the week after, because there's gonna be Andrew Callahan is dropping a HBO documentary. Kudos to him. An HBO documentary on the people who get riled up by these conspiracy theories and joined a group that looks like this in sign language. And yeah, those are the same psychos in my comment section. So like, I just want there to be a big I'm just going to wait for the shift to happen. I usually don't talk about my pre-planned content when it comes to like bangers, but yeah, I know I've been talking about that Gucci video, and I don't like breaking promises. So I do have it. I even got a thumbnail and everything. It's just I'm going to take a little break from talking about child predators and stuff, because people get really, really riled up as if they don't need to check their Uncle Tootie who's still at Thanksgiving. You get what I'm saying? Like, problems at home. It's coming from inside the house. But anyway, I will see you guys this weekend. Peace.